Tyler Bass about ready to get us going.
And we are underway from Arrowhead.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Flush to his right. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Here's Jerick McKinnon, his first carry of the ball game.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Mahomes to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. A dump down to McKinnon. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's 2nd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. On first down, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And the Bills have recovered. He tried to buy some time to the right. So, Charles, when a guy gets out of the pocket, what's the focus of the quarterback?
Most of them keep their eyes downfield. They want to try and make a play throwing the ball. Some of them, they want to tuck it and go. But when they scramble, in this case, as you said, to the right, you're cutting the field in half. So good defenses kind of converge in that spot, and they don't give you much territory to throw the ball. He had nowhere to go with it. Ends up getting the ball stripped.
Allen's throw taken in by Diggs.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
To the air, Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. On 2nd down, here's Allen.
The right side here caught by Kincaid.
Fights through and now a crease.
Down the right sideline.
And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Cook is in. Touchdown, Bills. So a great start. They force the turnover on the other side and then take it down the field on their first drive and finish it off with a short touchdown run.
Nice and efficient. Excellent job blocking. Finds the gap and barrels into the end zone. Great way to finish off that drive.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Hardman will elect not to bring this out, and the football will be on the 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Working from the gun, Mahomes buying time to his left. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Rolling to his right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
This is what defensive coaches ask of their defenders every single ball game. Get a hand on every throw in coverage. They want the deflections. They want the knockaways. Pick it yourself if you can, but at least knock it down and guarantee it's incomplete.
They'll set up the screen to Pacheco.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 39-yard line.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Pacheco.
And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Now Mahomes. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12.
Down to about the 22 here.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco.
And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
They'll run for it with Pacheco.
And he's going to have a 1st down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Now 2nd and 5.
Straight ahead they go with McKinnon. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal.
Veteran running back like him, we've seen a lot of those chunk carries in his career.
And that's why you don't just look at his birth certificate and decide when a guy is done, right? Because you know as well as I do, in this league, as soon as you hit 30, they're looking to let you go if you're a running back. Sometimes there's a little tread left on the tires.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll run it now with Gray. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. On the run, this is Gray. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Noah Gray. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Chiefs are on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point by Butker is on target.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they've got a little over 40 seconds to work with if they want to try to put something together. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Allen.
That's caught by Gabriel Davis.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Allen now on 1st down. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Allen going to throw.
He'll air this one out deep for Davis.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
A final shot before half for Allen. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the 2nd half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the 2nd half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one. And we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Allen going to change this at the line.
Throwing on 1st down. Allen.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a 2nd half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22. They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And they'll get him down right about the 20. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown!
Rashee Rice.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Chiefs take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Allen now looks to throw.
Looking for his man on the out route, and he's got Diggs.
Now on third down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Allen to throw once more.
Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis.
There he goes right side. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right.
A pass complete downfield. It's Valdez-Scantling.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Now here's Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City.
10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Mahomes will throw for it.
It's caught at the 1. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, you know, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Boy, Charles, that is now 3 interceptions in 3 consecutive drives, and you can see he's just got a look of disgust and bad body language, understandably, as he walks off the field.
And I think it comes from the fact that he's not sure what he sees down the field, Brandon. I don't know if he's seeing ghosts. I don't know if he just can't read defenses. I'm not sure what it is, but that's why he's frustrated. And think about the defense right now. Every time they run on the field, they've gone from hoping to intercept a pass to expecting to intercept passes. Their confidence at an all-time high right now.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Uncorks one for Davis, and that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now Allen throwing on second down, escaping the pressure right. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. From the gun, it's Allen. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
But just add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. They've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
And he's only going to get this to the 4-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly.
On first down, Allen. They'll roll him out right. Got a man, that's Trent Sherfield. And they'll be stopped right at the 30. On a play that started back at the 15, they pick up 15. Throwing on first down is Allen. And bringing it in, it's Davis. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Here's Allen on first and 10, eluding the pressure right. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Again, they'll throw with Allen. He'll find Diggs once more on the completion. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that cuts the lead to 28-14. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a two-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. The offense on third down, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Able to find the open man. That's complete. A big play there for KC, and even 40 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Flushed out right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Well, things obviously not going their way. Trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that penalty going to go ahead and give the other side some extra yardage.
We all know it's an intense game and things can get heated out there. That's part of the battle. But bottom line, you got to keep your cool. That was not an example of doing that.
And he's brought down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
McKinnon will take this one in. It's a Chiefs touchdown.
Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw going to be caught by Davis.
And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 39. Here's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. He'll dump this off to Cook. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14. Throwing now is Allen. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception.
And the Chiefs are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And incomplete here. So that will leave them with 16 on the clock.
Let's go, B, let's go. Hey, 57, 57.
Interesting. Mahomes wants to throw it.
That's complete to Tony. Room past the 35.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out, and he is going to need to bomb this one. This was the old NFL record distance for decades, a 63-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and that'll keep this a 22-point game.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
The Chiefs victorious here as we say so long from Kansas City.